Welcome back, you guys. Week 13 is finally here as we're down to the final two games of the regular season for the New Mexico State Dynasty. The Aggies have two more opportunities to get bowl eligible. This week they have a tough test facing the Florida Atlantic Owls. They sit 8-2, 6-1 in Conference USA play. They're also led by head coach and former Alabama offense coordinator Lane Kiffin. Kirk Herbstreit likes the Owls in this one, but this is going to be a good matchup. Kickoff is coming up next. And kickoff is officially underway from Baton Roca as O.J. Clark and Jason Huntley are back to receive. Jason Huntley is going to take it from about 2 yards back in his end zone, and he's going to finally be brought down at about the 22-23 yard line. Now out comes Nick Genty in the New Mexico State Aggies offense as on 1st and 10. Genty had nowhere to go with the balls. He's just going to toss it away. This FAU defense is a very tough defense. They give up the fourth least points per game. They're only giving up, on average, 14.8 points per game. So this is going to be an extremely tough test for the New Mexico State Aggies offense. As on 3rd and 5, a beautiful catch by Gregory Hogan. Nick Genty hooked up with Hogan. Hogan has been a reliable man all year. Now 2nd and 9, option play. And Genty is going to be brought down after a 2-yard pickup on the play. A win today also for the Aggies would get them to their first bowl game since 1960, a 53-year drought, as the Aggies are going to be forced to punt. Out comes the FAU offense led by running back Devin Singletary on 1st and 10. He's going to get the carry for a 12-yard pickup in a FAU first down. FAU is a very dangerous team on offense. They have very versatile players on this team. As on 1st and 10, that's going to be fumbled, but the offensive lineman picks it up. When I say versatile, they have a former Auburn quarterback in James Franklin III that has turned wide receiver, and they are a very quick team also, as that is, speaking of James Franklin III with a 5-yard pickup, now 3rd and 3. Going up-tempo for this FAU offense. They love going up-tempo. They love speeding the game up. Now, 3rd and 3. They're going to run a screen pass. Singletary's got some running room. And Louis Falmasino with a great tackle on the play to bring up 4th and inches. And now the FAU offense is going to stay on the field on 4th and inches. Singletary's just going to get enough for the first down. Also, this FAU offense is led by quarterback DeAndre Johnson. He is a very quick quarterback. Reminds me a lot of a Nick Marshall-type quarterback. Now, 1st and 10. It's going to be way overthrown. Is DeAndre Johnson overthrew his man by a mile. Now, 3rd and 10 for the FAU offense. Johnson's going to scramble out, and that's going to be incomplete, and it's going to force a field goal coming up for the Owls. Kick is up, and the kick is good as FAU is going to take a 3-0 lead. And we are going to have a quick studio update already as Wisconsin takes down Minnesota to a score of 17-10. Now 1st and 10, Larry Rose with a 7-yard pickup on the first down carry. Key to the game today for the New Mexico State Aggies offense, they've got to get their run game going as usual, and they've got to make sure they pass the ball well. Is on 2nd down, that's going to be a Nick Genty 12-yard pickup. Now 1st and 10 after the option play, and that's going to be a toss out to the freshman tight end Bryce Roberts. Bryce Roberts has been a very reliable option through the pass game this year. As on 1st and 10, it's going to be another handoff to Larry Rose for a 5-yard pickup. For as under-talented this New Mexico State team is, they have offensively put up some very good numbers. They are in some very high top categories for a lot of When it comes to points per game and yards per game, they are in the top of the nation amongst other teams, as they're going to run a bubble screen to Jaleel Scott on first down for a conversion. Now, second 3, it's going to be another handoff to Larry Rose. He's going to get tackled inside the 5-yard line for an 8-yard pickup. Now, first and goal. Nick Genty's going to be drilled as he throws on the play. Genty had no chance of making that pass happen as he got plowed on the play. Now, second goal. Nick Genty looking to set up a screen pass. He's going to find Larry Rose, and he's going to be brought down just short of the touchdown line. Now, third and goal. Aggies trying to get to the end zone here. It's going to be a quarterback power touchdown, New Mexico State. Nick Genty with a quarterback keeper, and that's going to put the Aggies up 7-3 pending the extra point. A good-looking drive by the Aggies offense that time, as the defense has got to step up. On first down, Devin Singletary's only going to pick up 5 there. Now, second 5. DeAndre Johnson looking to pass. He's going to hit Singletary, but Terrell Hanks was there in coverage. Great job in coverage to break that pass up. Now, third and 5 for the Owls offense. That's going to be another pass, and it's almost picked by Jared Phipps on the play, as it's going to be another punt coming from FAU. Now, first and 10 after the punt. Aggies offense looking to get some more points here. That's going to be a throw to Jaleel Scott, and it looked like some miscommunication by Scott as he was wide open but ran the wrong route. Now, second 10. Nick Genty is going to be brought down on the play for a loss. Great tackle there by Jalen Young, as it's going to be a loss of 2. Now, third and 12. Nick Genty has got to get something going here, and he's going to be brought down for a sack on the play. He had no chance of doing anything. Ray Ellis got back there to him. So far, the Aggies offensive line this year has not had any problems keeping Nick Genty upright, but so far this game they are having a hard time, as Jasavia Reese gets there for a sack on first down. Reese is leading the team in sacks, as on second and 16, DeAndre Johnson overthrew a wide-open man on the play. That would have been a sure touchdown if he could have hit his man in stride. As on third and 16, Devin Singletary is going to pick up 14, another punt for the Owls. Punt team is on now as O.J. Clark is back to receive as he's taking over punt return duties from Jaden Wright. O.J. Clark's going to get the ball. He's got some running room. He's out to about the 40. He's going to blow by a couple of people and finally get brought down to the 45-yard line. A great return by O.J. Clark. Now, first and 10 is Nick Genty's going to be brought down again for a sack on the play, as Kane Dobb got to him that time. Third and 18. He's going to be brought down another time for a sack, as the offensive line is having a horrendous time so far with this front 4 of the Owls defense. Now, first and 10. That's going to be a toss out to Caleb Woods, and Dalton Harrington brings him down for no. Now, second and 10, empty backfield formation. DeAndre Johnson looking to pass. He's going to find Caleb Woods this time for a first down. So he's going to pick up 11, as they're at the 50-yard line, a little bit past the 50-yard line. Now, second and 10 for the Owls offense. They're going to throw a bubble screen, as Caleb Woods has got plenty of room in front of him. He's going to break off one tackle and finally get brought down by the team-leading tackler, Jaden Wright. Now, first and 10, more up-tempo offense coming from the Owls this time, as they toss it out to Bussey the third, as DeAndre Johnson looked like he was going to take off with it, and then hooked up with his man, Henry Bussey the third. Now, first and goal, handoff to Singletary, and that's going to be a Florida Atlantic touchdown. A great drive by the Owls, a bad drive by the defense. Defense has got to be a lot better than that if they want to get this team to a win today. Now, first and 10, handoff to Larry Rose the third for a 19-yard pickup and a Aggies first down. Now, first and 10, two-back formation, as Christian Gibson was in the game, as they're going to toss it out to Christian Gibson this time for a first down. Gibson has not seen the ball a whole lot. He has been on the field a majority of the time. Jason Huntley was demoted to the third-string running back in favor of Gibson, because Gibson has he can catch the ball a lot better, make more happen out of the backfield catching. Now, first and 10, screen pass, and that's going to be picked by Williams, and that could be going back for a pick 6, and somebody's got to get to him. He's at the 30, he's at the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic, as that is a terrible read by Nick Genty, and that's going to cost him, as Nick Genty throws a pick 6. Now 1st and 10, trying to get 6 points back, as that is almost picked again as a bad pass by Nick Genty. The Aggies here have got to get back in control of this game. They do not want to get into a scoring fest with the FAU, because FAU can't put points on the board at will. Now 2nd 10, a toss out to Jaleel Scott, and he's got plenty of running room, as that's going to be a 57-yard pickup, and he gets brought down at the 25-yard line. Now handoff to Christian Gibson. He's going to go straight up the middle for a 16-yard pickup, and the Aggies are inside the 10-yard line now. 1st and 10. Genty looking to get something going here, as he's just going to keep it and scramble out, as he's going to pick up 5 and get the Aggies down to the 5-yard line, or close to it. Now 3rd and 6, and that's going to be a toss-out to Gregory Hogan, and Hogan just stopped on the route. I'm pretty sure he would have had a touchdown there if he would have kept on running, but Dylan Brown is on, and the kick is up and good, as it's now a 17-10 lead for the Florida Atlantic Owls. Now 1st and 10 after the field goal by New Mexico State, as DeAndre Johnson is going to scramble out of the pocket, but get brought down by Dalton Harrington. The Aggies all year have done a really good job at making great open field tackles. That's going to be key this game, with a very mobile and quick quarterback in DeAndre Johnson. As on 2nd and 8, DeAndre Johnson is going to be brought down by Miles Vignier for a sack. Check that. That was Calvin Allen on the play. Now 3rd and 10. Aggies defense trying to get off the field, as that's going to be a wide open man. Bussey had it, but dropped it, as that's going to be a gift from the Florida Atlantic Owls to the Mexico State Aggies. It's going to force a punt. Now 1st and 10, handoff to Rose, as he's going to pick up 5 on the play. Rose has been the workhorse running back for this team this year, and he's been a big difference maker. Now 2nd 5, option play. Nick Genty's going to keep it, and he's going to be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Is a great read by Nick Genty to pick up the 1st down on the option play. Now 2nd 10, Genty looking to throw. He's going to toss out to Christian Gibson on the play, and he's going to have close to a 1st down. It's going to be a 8-yard pickup instead of a 3rd and 2. Now 3rd and 2 on the play. It looks like Nick Genty's changing the play. So they're going to run a play action pass. Genty's got to get rid of it. He does, as he had pressure right in his face, as that's going to bring up a 4th and 2. And the kick unit is on. Dylan Brown. Kick is up. And he drilled it from far away, as that was a 48-yard field goal, I do believe, and it's now a 17-13 lead. Now 1st and 10 for the Florida Atlantic Owls. That's going to be a toss-out to Devin Singletary, and he's got 14 yards and a 1st down. Singletary now looking over at the sideline, checking the play. Check that DeAndre Johnson, I should say, as he's going to be brought down for a sack again by guess who? Jasavia Reese. Jasavia Reese this year has been a big stud for this defensive front four, as he has led the team in sacks this year, as DeAndre Johnson is going to be brought down for another sack, this time by the leading tackler, Jaden Wright. Now 3rd and 16, defense trying to get off the field again. That's going to be a toss-out to Bussey, and he drops another wide-open pass. That would have been a sure 1st down, but it's going to be a punt again. Now 1st and 10 for New Mexico State. So they're trying to get some more points before half, as that's going to be a wide-open Gregory Hogan on the play, and he's going to be brought down at about the 25-yard line. Now 1st and 10 after the big pickup. Nick Genty has nowhere to go with the ball, so he's just going to keep it himself, and he's going to step out of bounds at about the 11-yard line for a nice 13-yard pickup. Now 1st and 10, Nick Genty trying to get this team in the end zone, as he's going to scramble out of the pocket again, and he's going to be brought down at about the 1-yard line. He picks up the 1st down. He's going to set the Aggies up with a 1st and goal. Now 1st and goal, I formation. Gibson in as the fullback. Touchdown, New Mexico State Aggies, as that's another rushing touchdown for Larry Rose III, as he has found the end zone a lot this year. Now 20-17 lead, and New Mexico State is taking almost all of the momentum back that FAU had, as on 1st and 10, DeAndre Johnson's going to overthrow his man there, and it almost resulted in a pick from Jaden Wright. Now 2nd and 10, toss out to Caleb Woods, and he's going to be brought down at about the 40-yard line. Now 1st and 10, 21 seconds left on the clock. DeAndre Johnson is going to scramble out of the pocket, slide down after a 5-yard pickup, and they've got one timeout left, and it looks like they're going to try to hang on to it and go no huddle here, as the Owls were trying to get some points on the board before half. Now 2nd and 5, DeAndre Johnson's going to scramble out of the pocket, and he's going to be brought down finally past the 50-yard line after 11-yard pickup, and they're going to call that timeout. Now 1st and 10, Hail Mary try coming up here for the Owls. So that's going to be broken up by Jared Phipps on the play. Nice job. At half, the New Mexico State Aggies are up 20-17. Second half coming up next. Now 2nd and 4 for the Florida Atlantic Owls here to start the second half. They got a man in motion. DeAndre Johnson is checking over to his sideline to check the play. It's going to be a option play as Dalton Harrington with a beautiful tackle on DeAndre Johnson. Looked like he got him with one hand. Now 3rd and 2nd as Stody Bradley, the senior, comes up with a big stop on 3rd down to force a 4th and 6. Now 1st down and 10 for the Aggies as it's their turn to get the ball here to start the second half, as it's going to be a short pickup by Larry Rose III. Now 2nd and 8, 2 backfield formation. This is going to be an option play toss to Christian Gibson, as that's going to be a 9-yard pickup and set the Aggies up with another 1st down. The Aggies this year have been really effective running the ball almost all season, as on 1st and 10, it's going to be a handoff to Rose for a 4-yard pickup, especially when they opted to move Nick Genty to the starting quarterback and started running more option plays. The run game of the offense seemed to pick up more, as on 2nd and 6, a big toss to Jaleel Scott, touchdown New Mexico State, as that's another 50-yard catch for Jaleel Scott. He had one earlier for 57, this time 50, and it goes for a touchdown. Now 27-17, as the Aggies have a 10-point lead over the 8-2 Florida Atlantic Owls. The Owls are a very tough team, and New Mexico State is taking it to them today, as on 2nd and 7, that's going to be a handoff to Devin Singletary for a 3-yard pickup. Now 3rd and 3, Owls going more up-tempo. DeAndre Johnson checked the play at the line. So that's going to be a handoff to Singletary, and he has some running room, as that's a 14-yard pickup, and he's got him to about midfield. Now 1st and 10, handoff to Singletary again, as they have exclusively kept the ball on the ground for a majority of the day. On the ground, they have ran a lot of option plays, a lot of handoffs to Singletary. Now going more no huddle here by the Florida Atlantic Owls. DeAndre Johnson's going to check the play again. Now 2nd and 7. There's almost a sack there, and the pass is going to be broken up, as it's going to force a 3rd and 7. Snap to DeAndre Johnson, and he is going to find his man on the play, Caleb Woods, again for 13 yards and a 1st down. Now 1st and 10 after the 1st down by the Owls, is that's going to be a option play by DeAndre Johnson, and it's going to be a tackle for loss, and it looks like we have a false start on the play, and we do. Back the Owls up 5 more yards. Now 2nd and 17, it's going to be a handoff to Singletary again, and this time he's only going to muster about 2 on the play, so it's going to set up a long 3rd down. Now 3rd and 15 on the play. Aggies trying to get the ball back again, is that's going to be a toss out to James Franklin III on the play for a 14-yard reception, as the Owls are going to keep the offense out, as on 4th and 1 they're going to go for it, and that's going to be a toss out to Henry Bussey III for a 1st down. Bussey has had a couple of big drops so far today, but a nice job for him to rebound, as they're going to run a screen pass to McGriff, and he is going to be out inside the red zone, as he's going to be brought down. It's going to set up a 2nd and 2 now. DeAndre Johnson checking the play again at the line. So they're going to run an option play. DeAndre Johnson's got the 1st down and more, so he's going to be brought down just about at the 6-yard line, just shy of the 5. Now 1st and goal. Johnson checking the play again. Snap to Johnson. He's looking to pass, and he's got a man open, but underthrows him, as he would have had a touchdown there. But now it's going to set up a 2nd and goal, as it looks like there's going to be another false start on the play, and it is a false start. Back the Owls up 5 more yards. Now 2nd and goal, option play. DeAndre Johnson's going to keep it. He's going to be brought down at about the 1-yard line, a 10-yard pickup, just shy of the goal line. Now 3rd and goal. Owls trying to get some points back on the board here, as it's going to be another option play, and this time Terrell Hanks with a great run stop. It'll force a 4th and goal, as the Owls would just kick the field goal. Now on 1st down, Nick Genty scrambling out of the pocket. He's going to have close to a 1st down, 2nd and short. It's going to be a handoff now to Larry Rose. He's going to have the 1st down and more, as it's a 11-yard pickup. They're inching closer to midfield. Now 1st and 10, 2, backfield formation. Nick Genty's going to keep the ball in the option play. He's got running room, and he is across the 50-yard line inside the 40. Is a nice read by Nick Genty. Now 1st and 10, staying in that same formation. It's going to be a handoff to Larry Rose, and he is going to have close to first down. They're going to say it's 2nd inches, 10-yard pickup, and Larry Rose is closing in on 100 yards rushing today. 2nd inches, looks like Genty's going to pass. He's got nowhere to go, and he's just going to get rid of it the last second. Smart play by Genty not to force it or take the sack on the play. Now 3rd and inches, handoff to Larry Rose. He's got the first down, and he's got a little bit more as the Aggies are inside the red zone, and they are knocking close to the goal line. 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line now. Genty gets the snap. He's looking to pass. So he's going to have Isaiah Lottie for a 9-yard pickup as they're going to move inside the 10-yard line, and he's going to be brought down at the 6. Now 3rd and 1, handoff to Larry Rose. Is that's going to be a 4-yard pickup, a fresh set of downs, and it's now going to set up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal coming from the Aggies offense. Nick Genty in the single back formation as it looks like he's going to run a quarterback power, and he's going to be brought down for no gain on the play. Now 2nd and goal. Nick Genty's going to scramble out of the pocket. He's going to toss up Jaleel Scott. Touchdown, New Mexico State. Pinning the extra point will be a 34-20 lead, as that's Jaleel Scott's 2nd touchdown of the day, and the Aggies are full control of this game. Now, start of the 4th quarter, it's going to be a toss-up Hal Jr. from DeAndre Johnson, so that's going to get them a first down and a 15-yard pickup. I'm very impressed by how this Aggies team has came out and played today. They could have rolled over for a very powerful team, and they have taken it straight to the Owls, as on first down, that's going to be a 4-yard pickup by DeAndre Johnson. Now more up-tempo coming from the Owls on 2nd and 6. DeAndre Johnson looking to pass. So he's going to scramble out of the pocket. He's going to be tackled for a 3-yard after a 3-yard pickup. Jasavia Reese was there to clean him up. Now 3rd and 4. Aggies trying to get off the field again as Dalton Harrington with a beautiful tackle. It's fumbled. Calvin Allen has it as he's got plenty of running room. This Calvin Allen could go in for a touchdown here as he's going to be brought down just shy of the first down. But they are going to review this as I think DeAndre Johnson's knee was down before the ball came out, and it was, as I fully expect that to be overturned and be a 4th down for the Owls.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
And it is reversed on the play as a great stop nonetheless by Dalton Harrington as they will get the ball back. Now 1st down and 10 for the Aggies here in the 4th quarter as that's going to be a catch by Larry Rose, a 7-yard pickup. Now 2nd and 3, Nick Genty changing the play. 2 backs in the backfield as that's going to be another handoff to Larry Rose as he's going to have an 8-yard pickup. Rose this year, they've tried to get him acclimated into the pass game, but he really hasn't been able to produce a lot out of the pass game. He's done a great job rushing for over 1,000 yards this year. As on first down, that's going to be no gain on the play as Barnwell was there to make the tackle. Now 3rd and 10, play action pass coming from the Aggies. Nick Genty's going to scramble out, and it looks like he's just going to keep it as he's going to pick up 8, and it'll force a punt. Now 1st and 10, under 6 minutes left in the 4th quarter. DeAndre Johnson looking to passes. He's got Hal Jr. for a catch, and he looked like he could have had a couple of yards there, but he stepped out for a 1-yard loss. Now 2nd and 11, DeAndre Johnson looking to pass again as he's got his fullback Bryant on the play as he's going to be brought out after a 12-yard pickup and a first down. Nice job by DeAndre Johnson to find the open man there. The Aggies have to do a little bit better job of getting to the player once the ball's been caught. Now 1st and 10, DeAndre Johnson looking to get something going here. So that's going to be a sack on the play. This time it's Miles Vignier. Calvin Allen had one earlier that I confused for Miles Vignier, but this time it was Miles Vignier. Now on 2nd and 15, James Franklin III is going to catch a bubble screen pass for a 3-yard pickup. Now 3rd and 12. Owls are in desperation mode. They've got to get something going here. They're down 14. DeAndre Johnson's looking to pass, and that's going to be a beautiful catch by McGriff as Nwangwu was trying to go for the pick, and he misjudged the catch. Now 1st and 10 after the big pickup, handoff to Hal Jr., and he's going to go across the 50-yard line, and they're going to have another first down as the Owls are in motion here on offense. 1st and 10, they are moving the ball well so far. DeAndre Johnson's going to scramble out. This time it's going to be fumbled again, and it's going to be recovered by offensive line. That's the second time today that the Aggies have forced a fumble and an offensive lineman has fallen on it. Now, second 12, Derek Watson is in on the play for a sack, his first sack on the season, or hit some of his first playing time on the season. Now, 3rd and 15, Aggies trying to get a stop here. So that's going to be a pass to Bryant again for an 8-yard pickup and force a 4th and 6. Owls offense is going to stay on the field as they have got to get a first down here. As that's going to be a missed tackle by Lloyd, but DeAndre Johnson just slides down as that's going to turn the ball over to the Aggies. It's a great job by the defense on that drive. Now 1st and 10, Aggies just looking to drain clocks. It's going to be a handoff to Larry Rose for a 6-yard pickup as the clock continues to move. Now 2nd and 4 for the Aggies offense. They're going to run an option play. They're going to toss up Gibson. He's going to be tackled for a 5-yard loss. Not a good read there by Nick Genty. But clock continues to run. We are now under 3 minutes on the play. Nick Genty is going to keep it for a 3-yard pickup as FAU is going to call one of their 3 timeouts as they get the ball back with 2:08 remaining. So that's going to be a toss out to McGriff for a first down, 12-yard pickup. Clock stops with the chains moving. Now under 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. DeAndre Johnson's got to get something going here as he's going to sidestep one tackle as he's going to toss it out to Gregory Howell Jr. as Dalton Harrington brought him down. Now 2nd and 4. Clock continues to move. DeAndre Johnson's looking to get something going here. So he's got nobody open as Jaden Wright almost had another pick. Jaden Wright today has already got 10 tackles, 1 deflection, and almost had a pick as he is leading the team in interceptions. Now 3rd and 4 is that's a wide open Caleb Woods. That was blown coverage on the play by Jared Phipps, and that's going to set the Owls up close to the 20-yard line. Now 1st and 10, toss to Howell Jr. So he's going to have a first down, and the Owls are now inside the red zone as they are trying to punch it in a touchdown. Now 1st and goal, Johnson checking the play. He's looking to pass on the play. That's going to be a toss out to James Franklin, the 3rd for a 5-yard pickups there, inching closer about the 10-yard line. As that's a miscommunication on the play. I don't even think that would have been caught. Louis Falmacino had some great coverage there. Now 4th and goal for the Owls offense as they are got to get a touchdown. And that is a touchdown as James Franklin, the 3rd, punches it in. FAU has got one opportunity left to get some points here and possibly tie this thing up or win it, as they're going to throw a Hail Mary. The pass is incomplete, and your New Mexico State Aggies are going to move to 6-5 on the season. They become bowl eligible, as this is a all-around great performance for the team player. The game's going to end up being Nick Genty, as he had a great game today. 239 yards passing, 56 yards on the ground. As you can see here, stats-wise, Genty had 2 touchdowns, 1 pick, which the 1 pick was a pick 6. Larry Rose, 129 yards rushing. Christian Gibson had 20 yards rushing of his own. Jaleel Scott with a big game through the air, 4 receptions, 117 yards, 2 touchdowns. And Jaden Wright led all defensive players in tackles with 10. And Jasavia Reese came up with 2 very big sacks as well. Now we're going to get into a little bit of recruiting here as we are starting to fall behind on Eric Lewis. I'm going to try to get him. I just think that's going to be a hard lead to overcome. We're leading in Matt Johnson. The key recruits that I'm wanting, we're doing well in. We're staying close if we're not leading. We're going to throw some more points on strong safety Reggie Johnson. Leon Clifford and Isaac Parker we are sitting well with. Also, we're going to scout a couple other players here. We've got 2 guards that I've added in Sam Taylor and Keon Robinson in a free safety and Joe Goddard. We're going to scout Sam Taylor, dropped a point. Keon Robinson's going to jump up 7 points here, and we are going to be offering him a scholarship and adding some points as Joe Goddard dropped 6 points, and we took him off, and we're going to take Sam Taylor off as well. Recruiting class is just hard this year, especially with the level of this team. But we have no more visits left. I think we have a couple of players visiting next week. As next week we do take on the Idaho Vandals. They are sitting at 6-5 as well. Aggies have an opportunity for the first time in 11 seasons to move to 7-5 and have a winning record on the season. I'm Pred Hunter Gaming, and if you haven't already, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. And I'm out.